We right around the corner from the end of the season, you guys, man. We got week 14 through, you know what I'm saying? We're going to be starting playoffs this week, you guys. You know what I'm saying? Playoff football is coming, man. So, y'all boys, you know what I'm saying? Get ready for the playoffs, man. Predictions for today's stream, man. Y'all boys, let me know what y'all got happening. Like I said, go check out the previous streams, man. But let's go over these standings, and we're going to take a look at the playoff picture as well. Talk about it a little bit. We got 12-1 Chiefs, 10-2 Panthers, 10-2 Bengals, 9-3 Jets. 75 Bills, 75 Broncos, 76 Texans, 6-6 Giants, 6-6 Eagles. And yeah, man, we got some more people that could sneak in as well. So, hey, the worst team right now is the Titans. They might have the number one overall pick. We got to see. Ravens lost 7 in a freaking row. Oh my God. Yeah, these the top three bottom teams, man. So they in the running for the first overall pick. These three teams right here. So and the Saints and the Rams is going to put them in there too, but. Yeah, man. Let's get into it, man. Hey, y'all boys, y'all like on the stream. Y'all just gonna be the second to the last. Next, see, I ain't gonna lie. Tomorrow, next stream, or maybe tonight, either tonight or tomorrow. Probably tomorrow, most likely. It's gonna be the season recap stream. So y'all boys, stay tuned for that. And we probably gonna be starting playoffs tomorrow. I ain't gonna lie. It's either tomorrow or y'all stay tuned, man. Let's look at the playoff picture, man. Week 14. So you got the Chiefs up front. I think they're gonna lock that number one seed. I think they're gonna have the number one seed once again. You got the Jets, man. I think they is gonna get the number 3 seed. So the top 3 seeds, yeah. I got the Jets. I always noticed the Bills, man. We're in here. That's tough. You know, Bills gonna sneak in. Oh no, the Bills are here. I'm sure about 6. Never mind. But yeah, then you got the Jets, man. The Jets didn't make the playoff. I think the Jets coach, man, is probably gonna win Coach of the Year. I think he should win Coach of the Year. I'm not gonna cap to you, man, because the Jets ain't made the playoffs in a little minute, man. They made the playoff this whole series, matter of fact, since 2020. Yeah, they made the playoffs this whole series. So, yeah, man, the Jets got an up-and-coming team. They went for the number one overall pick last year to making the playoffs. So yeah, I think he should win. Jets coach should win. Rookie coach of the year. You know what I'm saying? They got a good offense, the defense. You know what I'm saying? They're getting good too. So yeah, man. They got number three seed. And we got the Colts, the divisional winner. They still got to worry about the Texans, man. The Texans is 7-6, and they 7-5. So they still got to worry about the Texans to win the division. So let's see. Boys, let me know who y'all think will get this number 4 spot right here. This division winner, the Colts or the Texans, man. I wanted to be the Texans, because the Texans didn't make the playoffs in the limited. I want to see some new teams, and yeah, man. Yeah, I want to see the Texans. I ain't gonna cap. Mike, and you know what I'm saying, quarterback, stuff like that. Keon Jenkins, so that's gonna be good. Pacers with the 5th seed, Mizell, man, best running back in the league, carrying that Patriots team to a playoff. Play the Colts and the Jets. They lost to the Jets in the regular season a couple weeks ago. So yeah. Then we got the Broncos, man, at number 7. So yeah, the Broncos with Jacoby Brissett, top 3 MVP candidates. He's having an amazing season. One of the best backups, if not the best backup quarterback in the league, man. He's proven that he could still be a starter, even at his old age, 75 overall, 30-something years old. So his mid-30s. So yeah, he's still proving that he could be a talented guy, man. You know what I'm saying? He put him in the right offense, and he can do his thing. 3rd MVP voting right now. Leading the Broncos to 7 seed. So you can see they can keep that 7 seed because it might end up losing. We gotta see, but that's how the AFC playoff picture looking so far. Like I said, we're gonna take a look at. We're gonna keep checking up on it as the weeks, progress and stuff like that. So we're probably gonna be watching like one game a week up to week 17, and then yeah, we're gonna do a week 18 season recap stream where we're gonna be, it's like how we did last year, and the year before that, we're gonna be simming the games that we need to sim and the playoff implication games type shit, and we're gonna see who get the final spots and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Who can play spoiler, all that type of stuff. So yeah, let's move to the NFC, man. We got the Panthers with the number 1 seed right now. Once again, same thing like last year, man. Panthers is Panthers is turning to one of the best teams in the NFC, man. Regular season, you know what I'm saying? They got beat against the Packers last year in the first round. We had the 1 seed. I think it was the Packers. I believe. I think it was the Packers. Yeah. So let's see if they could, if they get the 1 seed, let's see if they could, not go home in the first round this year. They got the experience now. They got the ass whooping last year. So we're gonna see what they could do in this year's playoffs with the number 1 seed if they could maintain it. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna see what the Panthers could do this year with the number 1 seed. Caleb Williams, Najee Harris, better backs in the league, man. Good defense led by Brian Burns, who did defensive the Offensive Player of the Year candidate once again this season. So we're gonna see, man. Got a lot of good players on that team. Here we got the Cowboys, man, with the second seed. Let's see if they can keep that, man. They battling with the Commanders, man. Green Bay Packers. So we're gonna see. They always, like I said last year, the Packers, they don't have the most talented team, man, but they always just find a way to just win in the playoffs and get to the Super Bowl. So we're gonna see if they can do it for the third straight year, or we might have another team. We're gonna have to see. But you got the Vikings, man, who find another team who didn't make the playoffs in so long, man. They finally about to make the playoffs this season. You know what I'm saying? We led by Brock Purdy. You know what I'm saying? It's weird. I don't know how Brock Purdy want to start it off playing out anyway, but we're gonna check that out. But yeah, you got the Vikings, man. Juju, Justin Jefferson, one of the best receivers in the league, man. So yeah, you got Commanders at 6. They looking to get back, make a deep playoff run this year, second year under Trevor Lawrence. So he's trying to, you know what I'm saying, maintain that playoff spot first of all. And yeah, you got 49ers, man, who probably gonna keep this 4 seed right here. As of right now, playing the Bucks at number 5. So yeah, man, first year with Lamar Jackson. I'm not no surprise that the 49ers finally 49ers, you know what I'm saying, gonna win this division and make the playoffs, man, led by Lamar Jackson. So yeah, we're gonna see what they can do in the playoffs, man. The 49ers, man, led by Lamar Jackson. Was he gonna make a Super Bowl appearance, man? Got a talented ass team. We shall see, man. And yeah, that's the playoff picture, man. 26 playoff picture as of right now. So like I said, we're gonna keep checking on that as the week progresses and stuff like that. So y'all stay tuned for that, man. And also y'all stay tuned for the college players. I'm about to add some players very soon. Not this stream, but in the future. Um, that is the week 14 schedule right here. We're probably gonna be playing games like we're honestly gonna sim this week right here. We could play the Cowboys and E. We play that game. Y'all won't. We watch the Panthers maybe. This game right here is important for both teams right here. So if I can watch this game, the Packers and the Colts game, that game is very important. They both 7-5. We probably gonna watch that game. We're gonna start off watching that game first. Packers and the Colts. Yeah, like I was saying, so yeah, Joe Burrow, he's the MVP right now. Okay, let's got some team stats and awards real quick for you guys. Yeah, so like I said, the number one offense is the Bengals, man. The number one defense is the Bears. So right now in the league, worst offense is the Steelers. I was surprised they just lost George Pickens. That's no surprise. Worst defense is the Seahawks. Wow, Seahawks got the worst defense in the league right now. Hence why they're not in the playoffs. Yearly awards, Joe Burrow right now is favored to win MVP. I think he's gonna win MVP because, it's either gonna be him or Mahomes. To be honest, man, I think he's so. But Joe Burrow is second MVP, matter of fact. But yeah, I think it's gonna be on Joe Burrow, man. Won Super Bowl MVP last year, and yeah, he's leading the league in passing yards right now and passing touchdowns. You know, leading the Bengals to a 10-2 record. So I think he's gonna win the MVP. If not him, though, Mahomes. I ain't gonna lie. I'll be shocked if Jacoby Brissett win it. I ain't gonna lie. Even though he do deserve it. Don't get me wrong, but because of the fact that what he doing on this Broncos team, you know what I'm saying. But nah, I still got Joe Burrow winning MVP. Coach here, like I say, Robert Staley. Yeah, it should be Robert Staley, man. To be honest, it should be Robert Staley. It should be. I think it's gonna be Robert Staley. Martin Miller is probably gonna be offensive player. Yeah, he's probably He's no question. Offensive player of the year. It's gonna be Martin Miller. It's gonna be Martin Miller. Defensive player of the year right now is Trayvon Black. For the AFC, NFC, Brian Burns. So one of them two, or Thomas might sneak in. You never know. I was a rookie of the year, Nicholas, or Dwayne McCoy. We got to see the stats, man, to you know what I'm saying, to find out that he was rookie CJ Allen or not. It's gonna be Ruben Bain by far. Yeah, Ruben Bain by far. Ruben Bain. Best QB, NFC Dak Prescott, Joe Burrow, of course, for the AFC. Best receiver, Mark Chase, AFC, Cooper Kupp, NFC. Always be like that. Trey Smith. Type shit, NFC, Zach Martin. What about running back? Najee, yeah, of course it's got Najee and Mazzel, yeah. Alright. Best line back here. SDB. Alright. Yeah, that's everything right there. Let's take a look at some West names real quick. Like I say, I think Joe Burrow should win MVP, man. Look at his stats. 47 and 7. You gotta stay under 10 picks, really, though. I mean, he's probably gonna throw like 50 plus touchdowns. Probably under 10 picks and lead the league, like I said, lead the league in passing yards. I don't think it's gonna passing yards, touchdowns. And what else? Let me see. I think completion percentage as well. What else? No, Patrick Mahomes, completion percentage. Yards per game, Joe Burrow, yeah. Passer rating, Joe Burrow, yeah. You got passer rating as well. Average yard per attempt goes to Patrick Mahomes. Okay, longest pass, Joe Burrow, 89 yards. Time sack, who got sacked the least? Starter quarterback, Lamar Jackson, only got sacked 12 times, okay. I mean, that's because of the offense. He didn't really drop back as much. Games played. Okay. Or rushing, like I say, Marzel, got that. Like right under him, type shit. Receiving, Cooper Kupp. Cooper Kupp is him. Cooper Kupp is him, you guys. 33 years old. Still doing his thing. Of course, I was really excited, 19 and a half. Picks. Yeah, that's really, everything. Wait. One more thing I want to look at. I want to look at like some of the rookie receivers stuff. Like some of the, I was gonna categorize it like, rookies. You know what I'm saying? That boys what I'm trying to say. I was like categorize like certain shit. Like, let's see, Russian, receiver. Let me see something real quick. Wayne McCoy, but I have 1,000 yards. Type shit. What about? Alright. Now let's get into this Packers and Colts game. Got some good, some about implication. Right here. Point game. Christian Watson's out. Let's get to this. The Pope shot in. As you got a pen on.
It's Madden Sports.
Just a stone's throw from historic Monument Circle in downtown Indianapolis. We are at the beautiful Lucas Oil Stadium. Today, it's a Week 14 matchup that should be a good one between the Green Bay Packers and the Indianapolis Colts. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we take a look at the Colts entering play. Now, losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best ways you can do that is to be at home, and they are. They're going to try and ride that home crowd and that wave of emotion to a victory in this one.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Packers, they come in feeling good after back-to-back victories.
We are approaching the end of the season. Packers and Colts, both sides.
And leading them out there, we get a look at their quarterback.
Stroud
There
is
was a
tough.
positive in last week's loss. No interceptions thrown by him. But he only threw one touchdown pass, and you know he wants that to improve. He might even consider that as part of the reason that they couldn't take the win last time out.
I'll be going. I'm trying to
See
like
a
see
more
lesser
aggressive
stuff,
version of him
man.
this week whenever they're nearing the end zone.
Taylor's Kenny Clark.
They'll run with
Taylor.
Taylor to begin the drive. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
Third in rushing yards in the league.
Last week's contest.
Jonathan
16
Taylor.
carries, 66
Jonathan
yards.
Taylor.
You know he's proud of his
Jonathan
fans, and
Taylor.
over 3 rushing.
Jonathan Taylor.
Just as proud, but they all have the same goal in mind.
Jonathan. CJ. Stroud to CJ. There we go.
Good game here.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3.
3rd and 3. Jonathan Taylor picks up. Oh, he got that? Yep, he got first down. Nice try.
Win last week against Miami.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 44-yard line. He'll drop to throw. He's got his man. It's Pierce. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. They clearly wanted to come out, Charles, and be aggressive throwing the football, and they've been pretty efficient along with that aggressiveness. He's now 4 of 4 on this opening drive.
Yeah, and that's led to a fresh set of downs. I like what he's doing back there. You can tell he's at ease. Feels good about what he's doing. I think if I'm the play caller, I'm reading that. I'm continuing to let him throw the football.
And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. It's a jet sweep. This is Pittman. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Up the middle, here's Taylor. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. So play number 10 now coming. It's been a long opening drive, but this is 3rd down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Got a man, it's Pittman, and he holds it in for the Colts touchdown. A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Colts will jump on top of the game's first score here this afternoon. A long opening drive, but a very successful opening drive. We call that methodical, I guess, when it takes that many plays.
Methodical and almost like a boxing match where you're hitting them with body blows. They can withstand them here. Look, they gave up the touchdown, but you don't feel like a knockout is there. But they keep doing that in the 4th quarter. That's when the knockout occurs.
It becomes tough for that defense if they're on the field that long. We'll see if they can continue that in future drives. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. So here comes the Packers offense now onto the field. And a glance here at their quarterback standing 6'3".
His game last week reminded me of the old song, accentuate the positive. That's about all he did, right?
Yeah.
3 touchdown passes, over 300 yards in the air. Receivers happy.
And they got the win.
Got the win. If you're a running back that likes to catch passes, they're happy as well. Big-time game.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. On 2nd down, it's Jones. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Looking to throw. Got a man, it's Tunyon. And he's got room. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A big play that time on the catch and run. 33 yards.
A very early momentum changer there. Actually a dream killer for the defense because they forced a 3rd down. Felt like they had a good chance to get off the field defensively, and then they got hit with that big play.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. The numbers last week for Tunyon. 5 catches, 69 yards.
And he was able to haul that pass in there, but he knows he's got a tough task ahead of him. This unit in the top 5 in the NFL against the pass. He's going to have to really work hard to get open.
And that one on the money to Claypool downfield. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. 25 yards that time. They'll run here with Pierce. Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal. Again, it's Pierce. And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. Dameon Pierce. His 12th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Packers respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. So, partner, it was a passing game that drove them down the field, but when they get close, they trust that man in the backfield, and he took them home.
And they trust their offensive line as well, because so many of these units, they specialize in either pass protection or run blocking. This group shows its versatility and gets both done on this drive.
Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This will be fielded inside the 5. As the Colts offense makes their way out, we take a look at the playoff picture in the AFC. And I tell you, 4 weeks still to go, and everything is wide open, and it's fun.
And I know we always talk about, well, if the playoffs were to begin today, and then we kind of go, okay,
yeah, I saw that, man.
Let's see how it plays out. Wouldn't it be fun to play with this playoff lineup right now? Because to me,
blue, Jair, you got blue. My boy Jair got blue, but I don't know who that is. Jair got his ass blue. Damn, Jair, what's going on? Damn, Jair, you got, what the fuck? That's weird right there, man. Yeah, we got the original leaders, man. We got the Chiefs, the Bengals, the Jets, and the Colts. Y'all know that, man. We got the Patriots, Wild Card, Bills, and Broncos in the hunt. Like I say, this is an important game for the Colts, man, because the Texans 7-6, so they could lose their playoff spot. They lose this game right here, and if the Colts, the Texans win this week, they could lose their playoff spot right here. So right now, Chargers still in the hunt at 5-7, the Browns still in the hunt at 5-7, and at 5-8, the Jaguars. So that's the AFC playoff picture as of right now. But drop y'all playoff predictions down below, man. So let me know. Let me know. So I'll start outside. It was 32, now it's going to be 3rd and 7.
And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. Expect this from the visiting team when playing indoors, but not the home team.
They're supposed to get all the advantages, right? The home crowd's supposed to help them. They forgot where they were, perhaps.
Goes it deep. Oh!
Goes
it deep right there, I guess.
But it's incomplete.
He gets up.
And this one is
kick is good.
And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Packers offense here coming back out for their second drive. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
2nd and 3. Throw left side, taken in by Claypool. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. A check down here to Jones. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be 2nd down. The Packers at 7-5 now on the year. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Holding offense.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. On 2nd down, here's Pierce. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
And they'll bring him down right at midfield, and he is well short of the 1st down. It'll be a gain of 12, but it will also lead to 4th down.
I think that we all figured when he
Put this one away. This is taken at about the 14. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Indianapolis offense ready to go again. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. The best way to do it, touchdowns.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a 1st down.
They really love to get him into one-on-one opportunities, and this is one way. Work him out of the slot and create a mismatch. Who's going to cover him? Corner, safety, linebacker? He's got a way to beat all of those positions.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. 2nd and 10. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And the Packers pick it up. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
Do you remember in preseason when we were going to the different training camps and visiting teams, and we always would see the running backs working out and going through those gauntlet drills, and, you know, guys either slapping at the ball or the machines. You got to learn to take care of it.
Yeah, they lost it there. Big fumble. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. They were forced to punt last time, and I doubt sincerely that they'll have to punt here because they're gifted with terrific field position.
I don't even want to think about the idea that they would end up punting starting with this type of field position. Neither do they. Great starting spot, great opportunity to run your full playbook. If they want to take a shot here, they can go ahead and do it. Well, they obviously red man coverage their partner, and he got downfield, broke down the defender, made him
What do you mean by that, Brooke?
Yeah, he made him think he was going to run a different route. Probably thought he was going to take it upfield. Near close back.
He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. And it's never going to take a sack. You really don't want to take one down here in this part of the field, down near the red zone.
Not at all, because you're already pretty much assured of a field goal. But you take a big sack, it could push you out of range, and that's why defenses get a little more aggressive in this situation. They're almost conceding the 3 points. They want to push you back and try and take you out of that.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Hard throw, incomplete. 4th down and no hesitation from Matt LaFleur as he sends out the field goal unit. From the right hash, this from an even 40 yards out. And his kick is good. And that will knot us up at 10. So the defense are able to force their first turnover of the game, and then they add on to that by getting the field goal.
And you don't just want to take the ball away from your opponent, partner. You want to make them hurt as well. And if you don't score yourself on defense, turn it over to your offense and have them put points on the board.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. 10-10 our score after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Indianapolis with the homestanding Colts in possession as they've got it 2nd down and 11. Again, it's Taylor. And he finds enough of an opening to get this one back up to his 20. The Colts on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. They'll look to throw here. Wide open is Watkins. He's got it. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for a Colts.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time, and a first down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And he will find his man on the outside.
To number 84. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
On 2nd down, it's Taylor. And he'll get it down here to the 43.
A gain of 3 yards.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Over the middle, complete. It's Watkins. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Back to throw now on first down. Now this will be swung out wide for Taylor. And he's going to have a gain of 11 to the 11 before he's brought down. 1st and 10. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician Marvin, isn't it? Because Marvin right now is just toweling it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
1st and 10, Taylor now. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
He'll look to throw. He'll find a man over the middle. It's Pittman. And the stop will come inside the 5 and the 4. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. Got a man, it's Pittman, and he holds it in for the Colts touchdown. A great play there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. As his guys have now moved out in front. In the 2nd quarter, and already his 2nd touchdown reception.
Absolutely the definition of a difference maker here in this first half. Clearly one of his quarterback's favorite targets in this game, and I figure he's going to draw a little more attention and coverage moving forward.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes it a 17-10 score. Is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taken at the goal line. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team. The Green Bay offense ready to take over. They find themselves down 17-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. And here's Jones again on 2nd down. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. Stephon Gilmore dials the corner blitz and earns the sack. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
Here's Mitch Wishnowski now on to punt. He'll take it at the 42. Call it an even 40-yard punt, 7 though on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. He threw the touchdown pass on that last drive, his 20th on the year. And he'll start again here, 1st down. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. 2nd and 4. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Watkins. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Over the middle, that's caught by Taylor. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. And his kick here is good. And they double him up here. That makes our score 20-10. So that one on target, and it adds to this 1st half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own...
He's got a man complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. And that one results in 35 yards.
That's a well-thrown ball right there. This is where arm strength pays off because he's got to be able to get the ball both downfield and to the sideline. And that's one of the more difficult throws for a quarterback. And he put it right where it needed to be.
And this one caught along the sideline, but they say already out of bounds. Now the throw didn't give him a chance to turn it upfield, and that brings up 2nd down. Up the middle, Jones. And some room to run now. And a very determined run there.
Yeah, let's start seeing codes up 20-10. Touchdown. We had him over there, and then he got him a touchdown. Michael Pittman having himself a good game too, though. Michael Pittman another touchdown. His third touchdown of the day, over 100 yards for the first half. Michael Pittman Jr. With regard to him, cannot guard him. Gotta add some honey. You ain't got no money. He told me, hey, nigga said I don't got no money. Don't lame ass. I'm your dog touchdown. Oh, whoa, I think the turnover just happened. Packers up. They got the ball back. Coach got the ball. Moving down the field, 3rd and 12. They went for it, and I think they got it. Yeah, they got it. Went for it again, they got it. They can go out. Jonathan take a touchdown. Quarterback on top by 3. Goes get the ball back. Packers get the ball. Coach get the ball. Interception. Good, not an interception. Packers got the ball. Got 3. Fire to go.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. This one's swung out of Jones. There he is. Here's the Dolphins getting it down to 10. 4 boys remaining, second down. Pierce takes it straight ahead. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Touchdown! Romeo Doubs with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Packers have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. A late turnover so often the difference in a ball game, and here the turnover leads to a touchdown.
So repeat after me, partner. You have to take care of the football. In order to protect the lead, you must take care of the football. Ball security. How many times do they have to say it? They've been preaching it since day 1 of camp, and it came back to bite them right there.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. And as this offense makes their way back out, it's AFC playoff race time as we give you a look. A CD after this game, there will be 4 weeks left in the regular season. So this is far from the final version of what we'll see come January, more of a first draft, if you will, as all these teams fight for a better position.
And you pointed it out so accurately.
Complete. And he's going to step out of bounds all the way down on the other side of midfield. A big play there for Indy. 41 yards.
This is where an offense needs to show what it's made of, and in fact, where a quarterback needs to show what he's made of, trying to engineer a 4th quarter comeback, and he hits a big one right there.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. To the right side, complete to Taylor. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 40.
And here we have your 4th quarter. Be a good touchdown. And you know, this is where you need him. Who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Taylor. He'll get about 6 there as he takes his one down to the 24-yard line. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They run once more with Taylor. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
No, you still carry. Still.
They'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they're going to get this down about the 17-yard line here.
Strategy is in there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually usually going to win that one.
The tight end down there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
Here's 2nd and 8. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
Is that the first time they've gone his way on this drive? And they were
Nice Steph Curry.
because they were there to help break their pass up.
On 3rd down, here's Taylor. He will push his way down to about the 14. 3 yards won't be enough here. That'll bring up 4th down. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we got a one-score game. So the Colts in possession of football as we get you
to start blaming people.
And they've got a 4th down now in a game that, to be honest, has been pretty much every...
Oh, that boy Jair. Jair.
And the Packers
What a
just
pick.
about sold out this football game.
Packers might get you bitten.
Just when you thought this game might be turned on its ear, early interception.
Jair, pick that son.
Yeah, boy, talk about having your backs to the wall. This defense, they looked like they were in danger of surrendering this lead, but they knew they needed that one play, and they got it right there, partner.
And Green Bay getting ready to go.
What a pick by Jair Alexander.
Well, they can smell victory, partner. They can see it on the horizon, but certainly we're not done yet here. Defense still...
What a pick, man, by Jair. Ain't been over yet, man.
They'll try to run some clock now to Jones. And he's brought down to the 22 after a gain of 2.
Hey, Steph Curry.
2nd down. Here's up the middle.
Hey, Steph Curry.
Get this up over the 20.
Hey, Steph Curry. Still.
Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts. As they'll head
Yeah, you Steph Curry.
to
Steph Curry, bro. Oh, you Steph Curry.
They're going to look to throw.
Or outside of bounds. Coach will get the ball back one time off.
And it's going to bring up 4th down. Wisnowski on to punt as he sends this one away. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30. Down the scoreboard. And a possible crippling loss to their playoff status in the balance, barring a late score. Trying to shake up the interception. He'll miss the throw. And it's 7 to the ground. After the incomplete pass, here is 2nd and 10.
Hey, Steph Curry.
Back to throw. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. He
throws it deep. We wide open. Michael Pittman Jr. Sheesh. I get one wide open. Hurry up.
Lots of time. Goes out of bounds. How did Michael Pittman Jr. get that wide open? Oh my God.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Like these out here. Once you step up, somebody. We need to drop the Taylor.
Complete. And they're going to get this down outside the 15. Now the Colts
30 seconds to go. He's got one time on left. He hits his man. Shot a first down mark and 4th and 1. Out of bounds.
But he is able to keep the field. As expected, they're going
He will have his man for the first down.
Why
would he call it for?
Now the Colts will use their 3rd and
Wow.
final
Colts
timeout.
spot was strike on the 1 yard line.
20 seconds left to go.
2.
Only way to get the
First
lead
and goal,
here
10 seconds
with
left.
a
No
touchdown.
time left.
And that's
They
what
got
they're gunning
two more
for,
plays
first
here.
and goal. Back to throw.
And he will have. Oh, knocked out for number 51. That's it out. Oh my God. I can pick him up his 3rd.
That leads to 2nd and goal. He'll look to throw.
He will have his man.
Touchdown. 18. Fred Watkins. That's tough.
Ooh, Kobe just cut. Hey, that's my Junior right there. tight as Michael Pittman Jr.
From the end zone. They made sure they bled the clock out as well and did not give their opponent a chance to respond. That's just terrific situational football to end this one.
Extra point right down the middle.
What a hard-fought game, man. This is what I like to see.
This fielding right at the goal line.
Oh, that's tough.
And now a good return here as he'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
That's what I'm talking about. Full of real level. Look at all I'm talking about.
Put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a rough go at times.
You got time to go deep. Hey, all I gotta give him time to go deep, man. Gotta give him some time. You gotta give him time, man.
I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
Pocket, halftime, goes in deep, last play of the game. Oh my God! If they had time, only if they had time. What a catch by Chase Claypool, but only if they had time left to kick the field goal. Man, Colts get the victory though. Much needed, very, very important victory to maintain a playoff spot and to win and to maintain the division lead right now. Good game, man. Good game. Came down to the wire. Good, very, very good game. Maintain the game. Shout out to both of these teams, man.
So for the Colts, it's an important win for their playoff hopes as they move to 8-5. And they'll get another hope next week as the Jaguars will come to town. Meanwhile, for Green Bay, they can ill afford to drop too many more as they fall to 7-6 on the year. And they'll be back home next week for a date with the New York Jets.
That was a good game. See, Stroud was 7 though, bro. Those picks. It really could have been over, but Lowe's had himself a good game. JT was okay. Two. Running backs kind of good. Two good ones. Michael Pittman Jr. though, he was going crazy. Chase Claypool, that catch at the end he had a good game. That catch at the end too was crazy. I'm trying to see if we can replay that shit. Clears. Greg Watkins scored the last touchdown. Game. Got 2 touchdowns. Sacks. Picks. That pick by Jair was insane. No, he's Steph Curry. I'm trying to read the replay real quick. Do the highlights. Go to the. There it is. Yeah, 60 some yards. This grab over here was insane. So Claypool, he in the back. Hey, Mario. Look at this. Come on. This is a Hail Mary, right? Oh, that's number 1. They had 1 second. As I say, he bought everybody. That's got to jump high, boy. That boy, he jumped higher than everybody else. See, that's what happened. He jumped higher than everybody else. You get the ball. Yeah.
I think all you gotta like, you know what I'm saying?
So, you see that nipple, you say, oh.
Yeah, like jump higher than everybody else, man.
Damn.
That's tough. Yeah, that's what it is. Still. Alright, y'all. What other game I want to watch? We probably could go ahead and assume that was the game of the week we watched there. But yeah, obviously good game. Packers lose. They didn't play the Jets next week too. It's tough. Back in my 9-week playoffs. Let's see. We got the playoff. Let's see the weekly awards real quick. We got Will Levis. Okay, nice. Kobe Brissett. Oh my God, Kobe Brissett going crazy. Darren Anderson, man, and that Rock. I'm gonna say the name. That shit. All right, nice, man. Breakout QB Will Levis. Breakout at home against the Jets. 10-3 Jets. All right, Will Levis. Will Levis, well, he a star right now, right? I think he's a star right now. Oh no, he normal. He gonna. No, I think yeah. All right, but let's take a look at our playoff. Let's see if any changes to the playoff picture. Yep, Cowboys moved down to 5 and they lost, and the Vikings moved up to 2. 49ers up to 3. Commanders at 4. Bucks went down to 6, and Packers still at 7. And then for the AFC's pretty much still the same. All right. We got the schedule this week, man. So yeah, we got the Jets and the Jets and the Packers. You know, y'all want to watch that. Who else we got? Need Steph Curry. Nigga say he's Steph Curry. You don't know him much. Charge out. He lost. Got the Eagles and Texans. It's a really good game. Panthers and Commanders. Okay, so it's a really good one. Bills and Patriots. Type shit. We got a couple games you can watch. Let's look at the schedule. See which game. 15, y'all. Let's see our Thursday night game real quick. Jaguars and Colts. Yeah, Steph Curry. Street Steeper is not that big now. We could watch this game with here, but I really just want. I mean, honestly, we can honestly just send this game over here, man. Okay. You probably watched like a little bit of this.
It's week 15 of the 2026 season, and all eyes are on the Packers' leader at quarterback, as he's moved past 3,000 yards passing for the year and looking for more. It's the Packers and the Jets, and it comes your way next on EA Sports.
Historic Lambeau Field, fittingly above.
You got a chance to break out. Will Levis playing, so that start there, man.
Wisconsin. Today we reach week 15, and we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Jets and the Green Bay Packers. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Packer team as we enter play here. The losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best ways you can do that is to be at home, and they are. They're going to try and ride that home crowd and that wave of emotion to a victory in this one.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Jets, they have certainly got it rolling of late. Winners of 6 in a row.
And it's simple. The more you win in the regular season, the more likely you play at home in the postseason.
That's on the Jets game winning streak,
Deep
man.
January.
I say the coach gonna be coach of the year in my opinion, man. Let's get into this game. We're gonna be watching a little bit of this game, probably like one possession each. One or two possessions each. We're probably just watch the whole quarter.
And he won't quite make it to the 25. So here comes the Packers offense now onto the field. And they will be led out by their 6'3 cornerback.
I loved our discussion this week. You know, we had our weekly phone call to talk about our game coming up. And we had to reflect on the fact that he won the NFC Offensive Player of the Week award last week yet his team lost. You don't see that very often.
No, I know a lot of people dislike that, but when you look at the numbers across the conference from last week, he was clearly the best. So I say the award goes to him, and it did.
Yeah, I agree with you totally. He was so good, they just couldn't ignore him.
And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 11 yards there on the first play from
It's an important game here for the Packers, more so the Jets. So the Packers, they got to win this game. So you can do it. Your level's got a chance to break out.
The tight ends are in some really tough matchups now. If you can't run with the tight ends, this is going to be the result every time.
Kristen Watkins is still out. That foot fracture, so Chase Clay, we'll see a lot of Chase Claypool.
It's a jet sweep. Comes Claypool with it. And this lines up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones, fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. They'll set up to throw. And that will be incomplete. 4th down and no hesitation from Matt LaFleur as he sends out the field goal unit. It'll be spotted on the right hash. A 52-yard attempt. And that hits the crossbar and comes back no good. And by just a couple of inches, this remains a scoreless game. Well, he had that one on target. That's half the battle. The other half of the battle, however, is distance.
And he nearly had that, too. But it was the crossbar that said otherwise, and that'll deny him a shot at 3.
Good field position to start the drive after the missed field goal. Here's first down from the 42. They'll start on the ground. Hall. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down. Well, that is a running back who was not about to go down easily. He fought his way through the contact until the seas opened up for him. On first down, right back to Hall. The numbers for him from a week ago: 18 carries, 68 yards, and a touchdown.
And he has 12 touchdowns on the ground this season, so you know he's a big part of their offense. They count on him, not only to score the touchdowns, but now they can play action, fake it to him, throw it out to the wide receivers, get it to other players who can also produce.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. 2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time you wait for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Complete on the quick throw to Moore. And the Jets are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
They'll run with Hall. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. So they're coming up here on the 9th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Tyler Conklin, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Jets have taken the early lead on the road here at Lambeau. Well, these guys have won 3 straight ball games and another good start to this one, out to the 6-0 lead.
And I've talked with so many different coaches, as have you, along the way, and they always talk about winning streaks and the mood of a team and how much easier it is to actually prepare during that time. Guys are sharp, guys are focused, everyone's feeling good, and we're seeing it early in this one.
Joey slide out and kick off after the touchdown. From the 6. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Now come the Packers for their next drive as we take a look at the playoff race in the NFC coming into the weekend. Well, the current playoff picture, and you can see they are one of those 3 wild card teams, at least for the moment, but they have not clinched that spot, Charles. And look, their message has been clear. We're keeping our foot on the gas to the very end.
And how about the theater and the drama that's involved, partner? The best part, we've got a front row seat to it all. And I think this is obviously the ultimate goal when they added a 7th seed to the playoffs back in 2020. More drama, more teams in it late in the season, and more importance on games like this. That was a really nice job there, stretching zone coverage by running that route deep enough before breaking it back towards the sideline and being open.
And a precise throw for the reception in the first. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. He'll look to throw. Claypool with another catch. He will go out right near the 35-yard line. 26 big yards on that one. It's another first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
It's a jet sweep. Here comes Claypool with it. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. The Packers at 7-6, a game over 500 on the year. They were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So you know they just want to come out and play well for their faithful, and I expect them to do just that.
First run of the game here for Dameon Pierce. And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32. They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. Able to find Lazard. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 18. And they'll get 14 yards out of it and a fresh set of downs.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Completed out left to Dobbs. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. So 8 yards on the completion there, and they'll be left with 2nd and a couple. Back to the ground with Pierce. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. Here's Pierce. Will take this one in for a Packer touchdown. Just power football there, down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen come in, have to report like they're eligible. But all they're doing is getting a good stance, blocking, and getting their runner across the goal line.
Now the extra point try forthcoming. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So that drive, 80 yards, 9 plays.
And it was Dameon Pierce closing things out with a touchdown run.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Back on the field come the New York Jets for their second drive.
A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurdling through them.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. He'll look to throw.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Stokes.
And into the end zone. It's a pick six and a Packer touchdown.
An excellent play there, CD, on the pick six. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they run standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just want to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did and came through with a big-time pick six.
Now for the point after. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. Here's the Jet offense now. They head out to take over.
Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Open man here is Conklin. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end. A guy that you can line up anywhere. In the slot, out wide, in tight. Doesn't really matter because he has such great skills. You want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
And there he was in the slot for the catch.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall.
And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6. Second and 4. Caught. It's Wilson.
And they're going to get this up to midfield.
Complete to Garrett Wilson. An 8-yard pickup. First down, New York.
They'll give to Hall.
And some room to work.
And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. 51 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
Here's Hall again.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
On 2nd down, a run with Hall.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is 3rd down. They'll look to throw here.
He gets it underneath to Hall, and he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
I tell you what, it looks like he's shaking off that pick 6 just fine. It's not just defensive backs that have to have short memories. Quarterbacks utilize that as well. A much more confident throw right there.
Under a minute to go, clock running at a back-and-forth first quarter of play. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. Moving from his tight end spot there.
Do you think that perhaps the play call was for him?
A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Back to throw here. There's Hall bringing in another one. And he'll be stopped up at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call.
So roughing the passer penalty, never one that you like to see.
Not at all, and especially when you're in that final push of the season. You can't afford to get your quarterback hurt before the playoffs roll around, and we know they'll be here.
And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
Pass interference. Defense.
So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points.
That penalty is declined.
Sly on for the extra point.
And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. That time a 9-play drive. And it's finished off by a New York Jets touchdown. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Packers offense set to go. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. These two teams all tied after one. Back for the second quarter in Green Bay. It's the Packers in possession of the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He's got to hook up to Lazard. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Packer first down.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
The throw over the middle, taken in.
And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, The alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Now back to throw. And this one too low. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
To Pierce, they set up the screen. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. Back to throw again.
That's complete to Dobbs. And he is going to have a Packers first down as he'll be marked down a yard or two past the marker following a gain of 6.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moved.
And they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up.
1st and 10, it's Pierce.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They'll set up a throw.
That's Tunyon bringing in the quick throw.
And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets 19. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. He'll drop to throw. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And it's a Packers touchdown.
Aaron Jones
from 19 yards away as they have taken the lead.
Aaron Jones, not one of the bigger backs in the league, 5'9", 208, but he's definitely what you'd call a downhill runner, and he's able to shed the tacklers there for good yardage.
Yeah, that's
straight ahead is Hall.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Back to throw. To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feet down complete. It'll be a gain of 5. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot.
And, Charles, you think about what this defense has had to prepare for. They're in for a battle. I mean, they're facing a team that is working on a 6-game winning streak.
And that can be intimidating when you think about it in those terms. But I think what they need to do is make some sort of a statement early in this game, whether it's a turnover or takeaway.
Packer pressure, and down he goes.
Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him.
Well, every now and then you just absolutely outguess yourself. 3rd and inches, and they decide not to run the ball. You end up seeing the end result.
The end result was not good. They elect to pass, and it backfires. Here's the Jets punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. The Packers ready to take over offensively. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a two-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's got the hook up with Dobbs. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game. Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. They're going to look to throw. Completes it again to Dobbs. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And now that sets up 3rd and 2. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Got a man, it's Tunyon. And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now a draw play. This is Jones. And he is going to lose yardage here. And a stoppage here. We're going to need to take a moment as a Jet was shaken up on that one. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. They'll look to throw. And he's just going to get rid of this thing to no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. And the Jets are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. But with the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys, they've been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
The New York set to take the field. They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. Now Hall to start the drive. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets them back now for 2nd down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He sets to fire deep. It's caught inside the 25. Big yardage that time for the Jets. 42 yards. In today's NFL, we talk about quarterbacks and their speed and accuracy, but there's still something about a guy slinging one downfield.
And he made that look effortless, didn't he? I mean, he's had a great game throwing the football. This is going to add to his yardage total in a big way. It's one thing to be accurate on your short and intermediate throw.
Matt LaFleur loudly voicing his objections to that previous call. He's going to throw out the red challenge flag.
The previous play is under review.
Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hall. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. An ideal spot here to get a first down and try to run some more clock. And this is 2nd and less than a yard. Hall on a give up the middle. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They go play action here on 1st down. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Making that play on the pass rush, that's Devontae Wyatt. They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12. They'll set up to throw. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Elijah Moore, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Jets... Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the Jets, they remain in the hunt for a first-round bye as they move to 11-3 on the year. And they'll return home next week to take on the Detroit Lions. Meanwhile, for the Packers, their playoff hopes take a hit as they drop to 7-7. And they'll be at home for one next week as the Atlanta Falcons come to town.
It was out that darkness shit, bro. Niggas out that darkness shit on, bro. Just won again, 11-3. They coming for the Chiefs though. They never know. You never know, man. Them are the Bengals. Tight shit. Alright, man. And the Packers low-key fucked right now. They might be out of the playoffs right now. Will Levis, man. Congratulations to Will Levis, man. Starred there, well deserved. Had a good game, man. You know what I'm saying? Good yardage games, but shit. Will Levis, that boy's a star QB now. Star there, QB. Like I say, well deserved, man. Came into the league without it. We're hitting there, or got start there now, so you know what I'm saying. Let's see if it could keep going up, man. You know? See if it could keep going up from there. Tigers are being rose by Bryce Young right now. Yeah, Bryce Young cute. I read the Patriots and Bills now, 30%. Or the Commanders and not the Commanders, yeah, Commanders and Panthers. I mean, it was Commanders at all, or the Commanders, but it's all. The Patriots, Commanders, and the Patriots and Bills. You know what I'm saying? So let's get it. These the rankings, the team rankings right here. Type shit. Let's get it up. I believe let them know you have to go win this Sunday night primetime game, man. Let's get it.
It's week 15 of the NFL, and we've got the Panthers' creative quarterback. After his last game, now across 3,000 yards for the season. It's the Panthers and the Commanders under the lights on Sunday night.
Well, it is just the perfect time of year for a trip to the Carolinas, and that's where we find ourselves at Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the Washington Commanders and the Carolina Panthers. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And CD, you look at our featured team here. They know
know coming in they've got to be at their best because they're facing one of the better overall defenses in the NFL.
And this is not one of the better offenses around in terms of running the football. So they understand that they're going to be put to the test a bit. The big plays in the run game, they haven't been there of late. So maybe that means we'll see them shake things up a little bit. Some RPOs, some touch passes, some draw plays, anything to try and gain a little bit of momentum.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taking it about the 1. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by a guy who has a couple years under his belt in the NFL, their third-year quarterback.
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yardage with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100+ the next. He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together.
5 yards on the game's first play, second down. He'll look to throw. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that. Second down. He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. They'll look to throw again. And unable to connect. If he had caught it, it would have been a first down. Instead, it's 4th. Here's the Panthers punter now. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back. So out comes the Washington offense as they get their first shot. They're led by the #1 overall pick in the 2021 draft, Trevor Lawrence.
And he's had a great season so far throwing the football. Very likely could go over 4,000 yards with a good performance here. And even in an age of passing first, that is no small accomplishment.
Now a first carry here for Robinson. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3. Here's Lawrence. Eluding the pressure right. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3. But now it's 3rd down. Lawrence will throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's going to have a Commander's first down, and comfortably so, as he gets 5 there on 3rd and 1. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Etienne up the middle. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's 2nd down.
The numbers on the ground for ETN last week. 19 carries, 95 yards, and a score.
And their success running the ball in the previous game has to give them a lot of confidence, but they also understand going against a top 5 rush defense means you have to have a lot of offense in your game plan. Misdirection, counters, power game, maybe even some quarterback run to take the heat off of the running back.
Now Lawrence. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And he's going to have a Commanders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47. Here's Lawrence to throw. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. Back to the ground with ETN. And a pretty big hole as he's down to about the 40. Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Robinson will try to pick it up. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
Throwing now, Lawrence on 1st down. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Brian Burns in there for the sack, and he's closing in on the all-time record. That's number 19 on the year.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Throw left side, going to be caught by Chenault. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. The pressure gets to Lawrence, and he'll go down. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. They'll make that a 2nd sack here on their first drive out defensively, and not to get ahead of ourselves, but they're on pace for double-digit sacks at this point.
Well, they're going to have to find a way to tamp that down, aren't they? So if you're the play caller, you're telling your quarterback maybe some screens, maybe some draws, hard count, use your voice inflection a little bit, anything to try and slow that pressure down.
Washington going to send out their punter, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. The Carolina offense making their way out. We take a look at the playoff picture in the NFC. As of this moment, as pretty much everyone knows, they sit alone in that top spot, but nothing is guaranteed. They haven't even clinched the playoffs, so a good start, but a long way to go.
Y'all boys saw that playoff picture, man. Najee got hurt, y'all boy. That's just crazy. He got for 6 weeks. So it's week 15 right now, right? So it's 6 weeks, 16, 18, 19. We might.
Doesn't count. Let's go ahead and get this thing done.
Yeah, NFC division leaders, Panthers 1 seed, Vikings number 2 seed 9-4, 49ers 9-4 with a 3 seed, Commanders. So that's the division leaders right there. Commanders with the 9-4 was the leader. Cowboys 9-4 wild card. Bucks 8-5 and Packers 7-7. We got Anaheim Eagles 7-6. The Falcons 7-6, Giants 7-6, and Seahawks 7-6. That's how I was looking so far, man. Packers ain't in trouble though. Yeah, man, these top 4 teams right here. You know what I'm saying? Us Commanders gotta win these games, stuff.
It's not
Win this game.
necessarily going to happen just because they're so associated, whether it's the script, whether it's, just what they're going through, whether it's different defenses. They're going to have to figure it out as this game moves on.
Now Lawrence on first down. Dancing to his left. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it right. Lies move there. Look like they'll be open now. Second down. To throw again on second down. Lawrence. Got this complete to John Dotson. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a first down as well.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you may curl it a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Brian Burns able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Lawrence. Middle of the field, he's got McLaurin. The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for third down. Now Lawrence slings this deep from McLaurin. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return, and it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10. But now this offense comes back out onto the field. And, Charles, you look at these two teams, and these are those kind of litmus test games in the second half of the season that if you're a coach or a player, you can either really look forward to them or really dread them, depending on your point of view.
And if you're dreading them, you're not going to go very far in the playoffs. You need to look forward to these kind of games because here we've got 2 division leaders, both real contenders for the NFC title. And you're right, you love having easy games on your schedule, but you need some games like this to toughen you up a bit and ensure that you're ready for the shock of playoff football.
7 yards there and a first down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. He's able to call his own number for 8 that time, but it leaves him with a 3rd down. Back to throw here. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. Second and 6. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 34-yard line. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he is going to wind up losing yardage here. as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. We're scoreless after one. Second quarter now from Charlotte, and it's the Panthers with the football as they've got it with a third down coming up. He'll drop to throw. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington 16. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the second quarter.
You can sense and you can see momentum because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Complete on the quick throw to Moore. And the Panthers are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry? Ball gets tipped in the air, because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
Steps away to his left. This will be caught at about the 5. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. 3rd and goal now, mere inches from pay dirt. They give it off here to the tight end. And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. A great effort there. His first rushing touchdown of the year. And the Panthers post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this second quarter. That's an old-fashioned death march there, partner. Took them a lot of plays, but hey, they did the job.
And the defense always preaches getting off the field, making a play, and turning it back over to their own offense. Unable to do so. A long, sustained drive by the offense.
Point after try forthcoming. And this will be good to give the Panthers a 7-0 lead. That one was an extended drive, 14 plays all told. And the end result, a Panthers touchdown. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Now we get another look at Washington on offense. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. Now Lawrence to throw. This is Chenault on the receiving end. From the 29, Lawrence. There's another one complete to Chenault. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. From the gun, it's Lawrence. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. On second down, a run with ETN. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2, now Lawrence. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not getting the first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there that brings up 4th. Going for it, here's ETN. And trying to push his way forward, but I think he's going to be short. And he is short. He needed 2. He only got 1. And the Panthers will get the football back. Even though they didn't get it, probably the right call. Too long for a field goal and just not a whole lot to gain from a punt there.
Yeah, you wouldn't have really netted very much yardage if you pumped the ball, right? And the thing about a field goal, and you know this from so much experience, the longer the field goal, the lower it comes out off the kick, right? Which means it's got a better chance of being blocked. So you're taking a chance either way. I like the fact they went for it.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball, possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry. Hands it off out of the gun. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's 2nd down now. Looking to throw. He's got the connection to Moore. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 23. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful you're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
A gain of 8 there on the 8th play of the drive.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And the Panthers are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Touchdown, Panthers. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Panthers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, it was scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 14-0. This will be fielded inside the 5. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Washington ready to try again on offense. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still 2nd quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Lawrence. And he fires one incomplete.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. Quick slant, Dotson. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 13 yards as the quick slant keeps the drive moving.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They were starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Straight ahead, Etienne. Shifts past him at the 45. And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. So a couple of first downs on this drive, but it's looking like another empty possession.
And those empty possessions are certainly starting to pile up. So the adjustments that teams talk about all the time have to be taking place. They've got to analyze what's breaking down and figure a way to fix it.
And his kick is right there. It's good. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. Well, I don't know if you ever go into a game expecting to attempt a kick of 62 yards. Charles, not only attempt it, but make it one of the longest kicks that we've ever seen.
Yeah, I'm not sure you ever go into a game expecting to kick one of this distance, but all the better kickers, they do dream of it, and they show what they can do in practice and convince their coaches to give them a chance. That one surely paid off.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body. Picked up by Kenny Moore.
Partner, I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
Here comes the Commanders' offense back onto the field. And they'll start with great field position, trying to get back into this one. It's 1st and 10 here. Throwing now, Lawrence on 1st down. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Lawrence. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. On 3rd down, Lawrence. And he comes back with one complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And this is an offense in need of getting a few good things to happen. Here's one right here. They've had their share of struggles in key moments, but that's a nice throw and nice work after the throw. And they're set up now with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Oh, how about this on 1st and goal? And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Now Lawrence. Toward the pylon, caught. And he is out of bounds here. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Robinson. No gain on the play, and what to do now on 4th and goal. Let's see what they do. They're knocking on the door here in the 2nd quarter.
And you know what you look at on your play sheet? Your 2-point conversion plays. Because you've drawn up a number of them in today's football. You don't just have 1 or 2 for the game. You have more like 6 or 7. Which one do you like here? Because that's essentially what you're going for right now. That spot of the field, call one of those and go get 6.
So on 4th down, Ron Rivera sends out the field goal unit from the right hash at a bit of a tight angle. And his kick is good. And a second field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And a quick throw here, that's complete. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
And he is going to have a Panthers first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4.
That's a big conversion there on 3rd down because they did not want to give the ball up here late in the half. They'd love to take the clock all the way down and score. This will definitely help the cause.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here.
Oh, the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. Montez Sweat. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, their quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts
as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
An extra man in the secondary for Washington on 3rd down.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he's got some space here. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45. From the 22, Lawrence. His throw incomplete. Now they face a 3rd down.
Here's
Lawrence. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and that's going to make it 4th down.
Commanders defense, Commanders offense. Oh, shit.
His man coming left to right across the formation. But by the time he got the ball to him, not much of a chance to turn upfield and make anything out of it.
Here we go. Gotta have it. Lawrence.
Able to kick. Now the ball is loose, and it's picked up by the Commanders.
Brandon, I don't want to
one, that puts them in real jeopardy there.
Absolutely. It's a two-possession game. It's a two-possession.
That's a game. It's ball game. Tell you the ball one more time. Get it in.
Victory for Carolina. And it was their defense that led the way, allowing just 3 points, that lone field goal in the entire second half.
And remember the old adage, offense sells tickets, defense does what?
Wins championships.
And in this game, maybe a championship wasn't won, but a game was by the defense, right? And just a field goal, that's a heck of a job. I mean, they went out there with that determination and a pretty good game plan, pretty good idea what they wanted to accomplish. Just love the execution, love the tenacity, love the way they finished.
So for the Panthers, they remain in the hunt for George Myers. They move to 11-3 on the year. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Minnesota Vikings. Meanwhile, for the Commanders, they'll drop to 9-5 on the year. And they'll try again next week at home against Philadelphia.
Should be better. It's cold way here, bro.
Okay.
Alright, this is the last game we gonna watch for week 15, you guys, man. Then we're gonna send to week 16. Let's get it, man. Monday night prime time, both 8-5 teams fighting for that divisional spot, man. Bills and the Patriots. Let's get into it.
It's week 15 of the National Football League. And
I'm not sure who won.
We'll see Mac Jones
I'm not sure.
as he's moved past 3,000 yards passing for the year and looking for more.
See
It's
who
the
win this
Pats
game
and
with
the
him, man.
Bills on Monday night.
It is a chilly night here in the northeastern U.S., but we've got some football to keep us warm at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Tonight, we put a bow on Week 15 with a good Monday night matchup between the Buffalo Bills and the New England Patriots. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you take a look at the Patriots. They've got to be thinking, hey, we've got a good chance to be successful here running the football.
Yeah, no doubt about that, because that has to be their mindset. It should be their mindset. This is one of the better rushing offenses in the league, and they're squaring off against a team that's not at all strong on the other side of the ball. So this could be one where we see this offense try to impose their will through the trenches, and in fact, they should.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. From the 6. Well, the Buffalo offense coming out, and it is Josh Allen who is at the helm.
And in this league, there are many quarterbacks who have their most success running the ball, while there are others who have big arms. There aren't too many guys who can do both, and at the end of many games, this guy leads his team not just in passing, but in rushing as well.
Allen going to go to the air right away. And incomplete to open things up. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now Allen. That's going to be caught by Pickens.
Pass interference. Defense.
So the contact came before the ball got there, and the flag is thrown.
Timing is everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great receivers. They have such great body control, and they can fake you out. In this case, as you described, got there before the ball got to the receiver. Penalty flag had to come out.
11 yards and a Buffalo first down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Plays like that will really help this offense settle in here on the road.
And when you go on the road, you also have to deal with the fans as well. And when you have those types of runs, that'll settle them back into their seats.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Allen going to throw. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 35-yard line.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll go down at the 28. 7 yards there and a first down.
What's the old adage, partner? Don't judge the book by its cover, because this guy, he takes the mantra that he'll go down with a brisk gust of wind and sets it on its head. Great effort there to break a tackle and come up with a nice gain.
Right back to him on first down. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. A handoff as they run the counter play. And able to get about 3 as he's taken down right at the 20. Now on 3rd and 2, they're going to elect to throw with Allen. And he fires one, but incomplete.
Just looking at it from a defensive perspective, when you break the huddle in the red zone, tight end is one of the guys you've got a key on because quarterbacks want the ball in their hands fast in this position, and they want to get it to someone. And in this case, he had the play. They just didn't complete it.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. So here come the Patriots getting ready on offense. They're led by their quarterback from the University of Alabama, Mac Jones.
You talk about the pause that refreshes. I think it's come at a perfect time of the year for them, hasn't it? You know, the season is starting to wind down, got a little bit of a break. But how about the guy calling the signals? He's got to be excited about that because now he didn't just get a game plan for 1 week. He was able to work on it for 2 weeks. I can't wait to see if they have anything special in store for him today.
Now Jones. Hunter Henry brings it in. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 34.
Now the first carry here for the running back. Give him 2 on the play there. And it'll be first down, New England. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Throwing Jones. Trying to lay one up deep. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Fair catch called. It's taken in right at the 20-yard line. Yeah, call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. 42 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
On 2nd down, here's a keeper by the QB. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. A good chunk on the ground on the keeper, 17 yards, 1st down. And this, I mean, it's certainly something to watch out for. He is not afraid to call his own number on plays like that, and here he takes it for good yardage.
And we know this defense prepared all week for this, but sometimes when you see it in person, it's a whole different ball game, and all that preparation, it goes right out the window.
Allen's throw into the hands of Pickens. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Allen finding Pickens for another catch. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 19. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue. Operating from the red zone now. Allen looking for Pickens. He's got him on the out route. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
That's the 3rd time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off with big chunks of yardage, as shown by that last play.
To the air, Allen. And he's got his tight end Knox for a Bills touchdown. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free, and his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Patriot offense heading back out as we take a look at the playoff picture in the AFC. And as we take a look at the playoff picture, certainly still a lot of jostling to go in these final few weeks. For the moment, they would be a wild card team. Far from locked up, but that's why this is exciting. These last few weeks, a lot to play for.
So much to play for. And remember, 7 teams in each conference go to the playoffs instead of 6. And not to mention, remember when the league made that move a few seasons ago to put division?
And Henry's hit. He lost the football. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. And in this very cold night air, how much harder, Charles, is it to hang on to that football?
It's a lot harder, and I know for the most part we think about a ball being slick when there's rain or snow, any type of moisture.
But when it's cold and dry like this.
And it is cold.
And it is cold. It's also slick that way because you're not able to really grip it the same way. Your hands are cold, and then the hits seem harder. So, yeah, it's a lot more difficult to hold on to the football, which means you have to emphasize it that much more.
Wind chills right now, 12 degrees. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Here's Allen. And this is intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis. Marcus Jones picks it, and the Pats are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. So a first interception thrown for him there, and that... First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. To throw, it's Allen. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Well, these two teams, you might remember, met in Foxborough earlier in the season with the Patriots winning that ball game. So they're trying to win here in Foxborough to capture the season series. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Allen. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. Throwing now is Allen. That's caught by Gabriel Davis. And he is going to have a Bills first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4. Here's Allen to throw it. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Allen. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25. This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. Allen to throw once more. Now this is intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis. Marcus Jones picks it. And the Patriots are going to get the football here at their own 23. But here in the 4th quarter. Allen now on first down. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up second. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Another try after the first down sack. Allen. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. And now a pause. It looks like we have a Patriot injured on the play. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. They will look for some important yardage on third down. From here, it would be a 60-yard boot. Now Allen. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of 40.
Sometimes it's hard to figure, but you can live with incompletions in this situation. You can't live with these short gains that take time off the clock.
You know who loves it? This defense. And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. And with a little more than a minute to go, we are all tied. We've seen some big kicks in the NFL the last few years, and that one might just rank right up there.
And you know you can hear the crowd react, right? But I was focused in on the sideline and watched them absolutely erupt. I don't know how many of them thought that he was actually going to make that kick, but about how they felt when the ball went over the post.
New England's offense set to go. Well, partner, here it is. They've got the chance to win the game. You'd have to think they need to get it near the opposite 40 to have a chance to kick a game-winning field goal. We'll see what they can do.
And you're right about that, because if we look at it in macro, that's what it looks like. But I think in micro, the head coach has already asked the special teams coach, what is he feeling? What does he think? Where does he want the football? What's the yard line we have to get? And he's already relayed that to his quarterback and his offense. They know what the goal is. Now the key, can they get there?
They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. Open man is Jacoby Myers. He's got it. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Jones. And the throw left sideline here is... And I believe the referee's been buzzed. Yeah, they want to take another look at this call. And it's certainly a big one here late in a tight game. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call. So the officials and the folks in New York got a second look at this one, and the call is going to be overturned. On second down, they'll run it here. And once again, he'll get possibly back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. So now this one's going to rest on the foot of their second-year kicker. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And now this game's going to come down to the right leg of their kicker. This from long, very long range. And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good. And a costly one there as this game remains tied here in the fourth.
Boy, that's a big-time letdown there. You work yourself in position to win the game, but the kick winds up no good. And now you've got to regroup as a team, get the energy back up, and get ready for overtime. And make sure you pump him up, too. He may be needed to try and win it again later.
Allen. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Final whistle blows, and we need some extra time here to decide who will be the victor.
60 minutes, just not enough some days to decide who's going to win the game.
And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
And they will play it safe here and bring this one out to the 25. Out come the Bills as we take a look at the playoff race in the AFC. And everyone knows the OT rules, Charles, but pretty simple formula. They go down and get a field goal, we continue play, but if they can find the end zone on this possession, ball game over.
And as meticulously as all teams plan for a game, I don't doubt for a second on that offense coordinator's play sheet, he's got some overtime plays that he wants to run. I know it sounds crazy, but they plan for everything. 1st and 10 all the way throughout the game, 2nd and 7, whatever. Right now, he's looking at that play sheet saying, if we get to overtime, what can we break out that they haven't seen?
Josh Allen, very athletic at 6'5", showing the versatility, picking up the first on the scramble.
Fast, slow, it doesn't matter. If you give a quarterback enough room to escape, he can hit you for a big gain. You've got to give him a little more focus moving forward.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. And he's got his man on the out route. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A good pickup there, 21 yards. That last pass puts him over 300 yards now in the game. More importantly, though, big first down here in OT.
And the team around him has a lot of confidence now after picking up that first down. Everyone seems a little more energized. But did I hear you before the game call in and say, this is my quarterback for your fantasy league? Because he just gave you a good stat, didn't he?
He did, and I appreciate it. On 1st down, Allen. Pickens on the slant. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
Pass interference. Defense.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Following the penalty, they'll go back to the run game. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. 121 yards rushing for him now as his big night continues.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. Finding Pickens once again. And the Bills are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. Defensively now, the ultimate challenge. Of course, the ball gets in the end zone. This thing's over.
And I remember my coaches always talked about in goal line situations, and now you're in overtime where they have to keep them to 3.
And he is in for the score. And it is absolute stunned silence here as they win it on the road in overtime. As the fans exit back out through the turnstiles, not happy looks on their faces. Feel like they probably let this one slip away at home in overtime.
I would agree with that, and their unhappiness hurts the guys in the concession stands on the way out, right? Not stopping to buy something for the kids. They just want to get home. But what a dramatic way to finish this bad boy off. I mean, this game was dramatic all the way through. That's why we got to overtime. And then to go ahead and finish it this way, the fans screaming out unhappy. But the team that came in here and won this one on the road, they sprinted to their locker room.
And speaking of buying things, dinner on you tonight, Davis.
I kind of figured that was coming.
So for the Bills,
the final 3 weeks are going to tell the story for them as they move to 9-5 with the win.
And they'll have another road date next week with the Indianapolis Colts. Meanwhile, for New England, they fall to 8-6 with the loss. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head down to Miami to take on the Dolphins.
Game, Bills winning in overtime, 33-27. Allen, man, he not getting that upgrade. Like Jones is good. Marzel, mid-game. Teddy outplayed him. But Pickens, amazing game. Kobe Myers missed game. Jay Davis game winning touchdown. Good stuff. got Shamar Stewart, dude, is good. He got injured. Marcus Jones had 2 picks today. I mean, average 14 tackles, total tackles. Yeah. Alright, y'all. Bills win. They take control of the division. Is your Josh Allen a superstar right now? He not. He X-Factor. He X-Factor. So what the fuck you talking about? Upgrade him and shit. Alright. Anyway. Oh yeah, so that's it for week 15, y'all. We're gonna sim to week 16 now. So let's get into it. Let's sim there. Take a look at how the playoff picture looking. Headed into week 16, man. Let's get it. Right, so Chiefs still at 1. Thanks a lot 2, just like 3. The Bills move. They move up to 5. See, the Patriots move down to 6. Coach still in control. Broncos still at 7. Chiefs number 1 still. Panthers still number 1. Vikings still number 2. 49ers, Commanders, Cowboys 5. Eagles at 7 right now. Okay, so Eagles didn't hop in. They took. Oh yeah, the Packers. Yeah, the Packers not in right now. Eagles in over the Packers. Take a look at the stats and awards. We can do that in a minute. See if Joe Burrow. I see Joe Burrow 50 touchdowns. Niggas in one offense. Chiefs number 1 defense right now. Okay. Yearly awards. Joe Burrow is still in control of the MVP. Like I said, I think Joe Burrow's gonna win the MVP. Okay, I think he's gonna win that jump. We shall see though. I think Joe Burrow gonna win. I think Robert Stanley gonna win Coach of the Year. Alright. That was a player of the year. Alright, y'all. Yeah, so I think I'm still gonna do Joe Burrow winning that jump. You know what I'm saying? I mean, yeah. Okay, we in week 16, y'all, man. We in week 16. I said, I don't think he's gonna get 2,000 yards this season. Looking like he's about to get that, John. He's been having some off games type shit at the end of the season. Might not even win rushing champ. I don't know. Cooper Kupp, Jamar Chase. Cooper Kupp leader reception once again. Receiving yards once again by far. Ramsey 7 times 20. Trent back at him 20 for sacks for the loss, tackles for the loss type shit. It'll probably be Brian Burns, Morris Thomas, and Trayvon Black, man. The Defensive Player of the Year award race is getting close, man. It's getting very close. Y'all see the tackles and y'all see the picks, people. Okay. Also, NFL records. I'll go to the season. So bro, yeah, I still remember that. That was the first season. It was going crazy. What about defensive sacks? Max Crosby got that in 2023 with 25. T.J. Watt last year with 24 when he won his D-boy. Morris Thomas 2025. He had 23. See how these people, they just passing the sheesh. It's good, man. It's real impressive. Yeah, I ain't gonna let Matt Crosby. Wait, no, yeah, he did win D-boy. I was about to say he didn't win a D-boy. Yeah, he won D-boy that year, 2022. Yeah. About to say what? Cause I'm like, huh? See, this where TJ Watt wanted his very 24 sacks. 2022 Max. Max. Oh no, no wait. 2020. Oh, there we go. 2022 Max Crosby. 35 sacks. You got Morris Thomas 22 his rookie season 2024, and last year TJ Watt. All right, so we're gonna see who wins this year. Probably gonna be Brian Burns or Trayvon Black or Morris Thomas. One of those three guys gonna win it. You know what I'm saying? Amazing defenders in this league. We shall see. We shall see. But yeah, let's see what game we gonna watch, man. It's week 16, y'all. Week 16, man. We got some records right here. Chiefs lost last week. They still in control. Bengals coming after them boys. The Bengals ain't over yet. Between who gonna get that one seed ain't over yet. Bengals sneak that one seed. Bills 3 in a row. They just lost 4 in a row. They finna sell, huh? Bengals got this division. These teams not making it. All right, Texans and the Colts, y'all. They still up for grabs. Division, that four seed spot. The Jets, they still kind of fighting with the Bills and the Patriots. So all teams might make it. The Bills, Patriots, all these teams might make it, man. But I think the Jets gonna get that a lot of that division. They just won 7 in a row, 7-game winning streak. Patriots got this. Broncos trying to get that 7th spot. Vikings in control of this. Packers lost 20 row out of the playoffs right now. They're gonna try to get back into the playoffs. Bucks in the playoffs. Falcons in the hunt still. Panthers probably gonna have that one seed. East. Man, they're still trying to, you know what I'm saying, trying to win the division for the 2nd straight year. And pursue Cowboys though and the Eagles. So Cowboys just lost 2 in a row though. And the Commanders just lost last week to the Panthers. Yeah, so alright. We got the 49ers. They probably gonna most likely win the division. Ain't over yet though. Because the Seahawks just won 4 in a row, 7-7. So it ain't over yet. Got to keep their foot on the next. So that's looking. Now these games. Let's see what we got. Probably gonna watch like yeah, we probably gonna watch like one more game to be going. I say one more week 16 game to be going sim. How about this Bills and Colts game, to be honest, or Patriots and Commanders and EU. Yeah, that's a good one. Panthers and Vikings, that's a good one as well. 49ers and Cowboys, a good one as well. Type shit. We got some solid games. Hold on. Y'all boys enjoying the stream. We've been streaming for damn near almost 3 hours now, so y'all boys enjoying the stream, man. Drop a like on the stream, subscribe to the channel, man. Be grinding for y'all boys, man. Let's go follow me on TikTok. Hold on. I'm confused about the Viking situation, bro, because, hold on. Y'all see what I'm saying? Look, they supposed to be playing him, but Brock Purdy a little overall like more up type shit. So you know what I'm saying? Look what he did last season when he played type shit. I'm gonna keep in Brock Purdy because they've been having success with him. So I don't want to like jeopard. You know what I'm saying? Fuck them up. Because I mean he might end up being like better anyway. I ain't gonna lie. Brock Purdy, he not having I don't really know what's going on for it. It's just kind of confusing, but I don't know. Oh yeah, we can watch this game right here, y'all. Watch this game right here. It's the top 2 seeds in NFC, man. Panthers number 1 seed, Vikings number 2 seed. So yeah, we could definitely watch this. No Najee Harris for the Panthers, y'all. He got hurt, man. I don't know when he coming back. Probably sometime in the playoffs he should be back. But that's definitely a tough loss, obviously, for the Panthers, man. Their best player. That's because we got an injury report. Let me just take a look at this in a minute. Take Williams. Damn, Mm-hmm. 5 more weeks. So week 16, week 17, week 18, week 19. Oh, he'll be back for the first and second. Because if they get the 1 seed, he'll be out. He'll be back for the division, either divisional round game or the championship game. One of those games. So he'll be back for one of those. I forgot. Yeah, one of those games he'll be back. So we will see. Mark Stewart got injured, broken ribs, got for 3 weeks. That's the injury report, y'all. Not too many injuries, which is good. But yeah, let's get into it, y'all. Let's get into this game we're here. Like I said, the top 2 seeds. This is gonna be the last game, you guys, and I gotta get off. And I'm simming to week 17, and then we're gonna talk about industry, and then yeah. So I'm gonna be simming. We're gonna watch fourth quarter, and I'm gonna sim. So yeah, let's get into it, y'all.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And coming up, we'll see Justin Jefferson. Always need eyes on him. 4th most catches in the NFL. It's the Vikings and the Panthers on EA Sports.
U.S. Bank Stadium holds just under 70,000 spectators, and they've come out in full force for this one. A fantastic atmosphere here in Minneapolis. Today, it's the penultimate week of the regular season, week 16, and we've got a good one in store between the Carolina Panthers and the Minnesota Vikings. Brandon Gaughan alongside Charles Davis. CD, you look at the Vikings coming into play. It's a relatively balanced offense. The next-gen stats kind of bear that out. What do you think they'll be looking to do in this one?
I think it'll be exactly what you just talked about. They'll want to be balanced on offense, which means to them, they'll want everyone involved. See if they can get some one-on-ones in the passing game. Maybe identify some situation where they can swing the ball to the backs in space. Even find some spots where they just want to play some old-fashioned power football.
Caleb Williams, man, got to hold it down. I mean, they running back been doing solid. You know what I'm saying? I honestly think this is good system for running backs, man.
When you want to, not necessarily just running at 50%
I'm not knocking
of the
Najee,
time
I'm just saying.
and throwing at the same
It's a good running back
percentage.
system. Hell,
The holiday season
Brock
is
Purdy
upon us. We've
and
got the gift of the
the Vikings will
NFL
start
as
with the
we're
ball.
underway here in week 16. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. So here's the Viking offense making their way out. And trotting out there, a guy who's established himself as a veteran in this league, now in his 5th year at quarterback.
And they are in rhythm on offense because of him. I mean, right now, he's got everything going the way he wants to, finding the receivers the way he wants to, looking over defenses. No interceptions is the number I lock in on. Before a touchdown pass isn't so bad either.
Yeah, what a game he had last week. On first down, Purdy. Looking middle, and that's complete.
Purdy's pass complete to number 2. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
To throw again on 2nd down. Purdy. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. The Vikings at 10-4 on the year. They were winners
is their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They've got the home crowd behind them. That ain't going to be tough to beat in this one.
The numbers a week ago for Cook. 19 carries, 98 yards, too shy of 100.
And their success running the ball in the previous game has to give them a lot of confidence, but they also understand going against a top 5 rush defense means you have to have a lot of offense in your game plan. Misdirection, counters, power game, maybe even some quarterback run to take the heat off of the running back.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On third down, it's Purdy. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. And he will have the Vikings first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. And the pocket's been protected pretty good here so far on the opening drive.
We always talk about confidence in runners and catchers and quarterbacks. How about the protection detail? They're not allowing anyone near the guy throwing the football.
Back to the ground, Cook. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. They run it again with Cook. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Up the middle, it's Cook. To the 36-yard line, stop there.
The tackle by Brian Burns. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7. At the 36.
On 2nd down, Cook. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on 3rd down. Back to throw, Purdy. He's going to get this one down to Cook. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. Solid opening drive so far, Charles. They've moved this football into field goal range, but you know that they want to cap this off with 6 and not 3.
Absolutely. As one of the better coaches in the league always tells me, on offense, I want to throw body blows all game long and finish it with uppercuts. Well, here are the body blows right now. He's hoping that one uppercut will take care of the end of this drive.
Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. Well, that's not just his first, not his second, already his 3rd completion here on the opening drive. And I think it's safe to say that getting him the ball in this game, one of their top priorities.
And a top priority for the defense has got to be finding ways to cover him. And I don't think you can have one basic coverage to get it done. You have to throw a number of coverages at him, make him think as he's running downfield, and hope you can create a little bit of havoc.
And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Purdy looking to throw. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. Purdy with it on 3rd and long. And it's caught in the end zone for the Viking touchdown by Justin Jefferson. A great play there with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Vikings get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Charles, here in their opening series, they said they had certain plays scripted for certain players. That looked like a well-designed play to get one of their top targets involved.
Yeah, let's face it, Brandon. A player of his talent is a problem for any opponent to defend, and we saw it right there. They tried to deny an open lane to him. He still outplayed the coverage and scored the early touchdown. Good luck trying to figure out how to defend him as this game moves on.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taken at the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. So here are the Panthers under head coach Matt Rule. And they'll be led on by their 3rd-year quarterback.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win. And that's what they did last week.
but there was also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. He'll drop to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Panther first down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, you know, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, you know, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. The defensive coordinators love that. You got a cornerback willing to stick his nose in there, come up on run support, and stop that pop pass dead in its tracks.
And partner, one good thing about trying to defend that play, you should see it coming the whole way. You see the receiver coming in motion in your direction. Nice job eluding the blocker, making the play behind the line of scrimmage. An even better job studying the play before you have to try and defend it in the game.
And his kick is indeed good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
The Vikings offense making their way back out. Now let's give you a look at the playoff picture coming into the weekend in the NFC.
And for the moment, they're sitting pretty in possession of that number 2 seed. But as we know it often happens, this is all still subject to change.
Oh, you're so right about that. But even though the math isn't there yet, I think it's going to take new math for them not to make the playoffs. They're almost certainly going to be in the tournament and certainly going to be a dangerous team if you have to play against them.
To throw on 2nd and 10.
Purdy, Justin Jefferson bring it into slant.
And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass in the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw. When they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations, ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
Now on first down, it's Purdy. And he's got this to...
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. A lot of talk this week about ball security. In fact, they added...
was close throughout. Remember, it was neck and neck at intermission, neck and neck at the end, but a great job to come in here in a tough environment, Charles, and get the victory.
Yeah, tough environment indeed. How about all the people we can hear shouting from their seats right below us, partner? They weren't real happy that their team didn't keep the home field. How about how these visitors came in, calm every step of the way, even with all the pressure, and found a way to get out of here with a win.
So for Carolina, the wins keep coming as this one moves them to 12-3 on the year. And they'll get another road test next week as they have to go to Lambeau to take on the Packers. Meanwhile, for the Vikings, it's a bad time of year to take a loss like this as they drop to 10-5. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves next week at home against San Francisco.